Hey, if you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by the sheer volume of choices you have to make before you've even poured your first cup of coffee, well, you're going to want to pay close attention. Today, we're unpacking this really fascinating explainer about maximizing your professional productivity. And how? By letting an algorithm run your entire day. We're looking at a pretty radical approach to time management and workflow optimization, drawn straight from an experiment where someone lived completely by artificial intelligence. So let's just dive right into this by addressing the ultimate busy professional's dream, right? Eliminating decision fatigue entirely. I mean, think about it. Every single day, your mental energy is a finite resource. It's kind of like a battery. By the time you sit down to actually do your deep work, you've probably already spent a huge chunk of that energy just deciding when to wake up, what to tackle first, or how to structure your hours. The core question of this experiment is simple, but honestly, it's profound. What if you let AI make every single one of those decisions for an entire day? What if the algorithm became your ultimate executive assistant? The source material we're looking at details this bold experiment where the user just handed over all control. They literally stated, "I relied on AI for everything." And they meant it. From planning the schedule to writing emails, brainstorming ideas, organizing tasks, the algorithm was entirely in the driver's seat. And the results? Well, they were both incredibly impressive and, in a few areas, completely surprising. This wasn't just about using AI as a handy little tool on the side. It was about using it as the overarching manager of a professional's daily life. To see how this works in practice, we're going to track a day in the life. We'll cover 1. The AI-powered morning, 2. Streamlining your work session, 3. Accelerating ideas and content, 4. Mastering fast professional learning, 5. Where AI falls short, and finally, 6. The final productivity verdict. Let's get into it. Section 1. The AI-powered morning. Eliminating early decision fatigue. Right off the bat, the AI completely removes the mental burden of planning. It dictates the schedule, ranks your priorities, and carves out specific work blocks. For a busy professional, this 3-step process is an absolute game changer. Step 1, the AI creates today's schedule. No more staring at a blank calendar wondering where on earth to begin. Step 2, it prioritizes tasks, telling you exactly what is most important based on the parameters you gave it. And step 3, it plans work blocks. It effectively time boxes your day for maximum efficiency. You literally just wake up, look at the screen, and execute. The friction of starting, it's entirely gone. Moving on to Section 2, streamlining your work session. High-speed professional output. The sheer volume of output here is just incredible. The algorithm actively drafts emails, condenses dense information, brainstorms ideas, and neatly organizes your scattered notes. Look, if your inbox is constantly overflowing, having AI draft responses instantly reclaims hours of your week. When you get hit with massive, incredibly dense reports, the AI's ability to summarize that information allows you to extract the core insights in seconds, rather than hours. It acts as this always-on brainstorming partner for idea generation. It takes that chaotic mess of your meeting thoughts and effortlessly organizes your notes. It is pure, unadulterated velocity for your daily tasks. Section 3. Accelerating ideas and content. Prototyping drafts instantly. The source notes that the AI successfully managed a full creative pipeline. I mean, the whole shebang. It wrote a script, created an outline, suggested a visual thumbnail, and even generated a synthetic voiceover. For any professional who needs to create materials, whether that's an internal training module, a pitch deck, or marketing copy, this shows that you just no longer have to start from scratch. The AI provides what we call the zeroth draft. It gets the clay on the wheel instantly so you can spend your valuable time molding and refining the content rather than agonizing over that painful initial creation phase. Next up, Section 4, mastering fast professional learning, upskilling on autopilot. Here, the AI acts as a personalized tutor, which is absolutely vital for busy professionals who need to stay competitive but have literally zero time to figure out how to learn something new. Look at this breakdown. When the action is breaking down concepts, the AI capability is to explain a difficult topic at whatever level you need. Like, explain it to me like I'm 5, right? For structuring education, the AI creates a customized study plan specifically for your schedule. And for testing retention, it actively quizzes you. So the crucial takeaway here is how knowledge workers can use this workflow to continuously upskill without wasting precious hours figuring out where to start or what textbook to buy. The algorithm just curates and delivers the education directly to you. All right, Section 5, where AI falls short, the reality check. Comparing the successes directly against the friction points reveals a really clear boundary. On the left side, we see what AI did well. It offered unprecedented speed, flawless organization, and effortless generation. But look at the right side. Where did AI struggle? It struggled with nuance, and it still heavily requires human judgment. The algorithm doesn't understand office politics, it doesn't possess emotional intelligence, and it certainly cannot verify the absolute factual integrity or strategic implications of a high-stakes business decision. While AI excels at the generation and structural organization of your day, your critical thinking and your unique human judgment are still absolutely essential to quality control the output. Finally, Section 6, the final productivity verdict, applying this to your workflow. This explainer leaves us pondering a few final thoughts from the source experiment. Would you do it again, and who actually benefits most from this workflow? The clear takeaway is that highly burdened professionals, those drowning in administrative tasks and decision fatigue, stand to gain the most by delegating their scheduling, drafting, and summarizing to an algorithm. But remember, it's a partnership, not a complete surrender. You let the AI handle the speed and the structure so you can reserve your energy for the nuance and the strategy, which leaves us with one final provocative question to consider for your own career. If you handed every single micro decision of your workday over to an algorithm tomorrow morning, would you recognize the professional you became by 5 p.m.?